There you go. How extremist gun control is trying to co-opt the Rosary. Listen to the opening statements. Quote, just as the AR-15 rifle has become a sacred object for Christian nationalists in general, the Rosary has acquired a militaristic meaning for radical, traditional, or rad-trad Catholics. On this extremist fringe, rosary beads have been woven into conspiratorial politics and absolutist gun culture. These armed radical traditionalists have taken up a spiritual notion that the rosary can be a weapon in the fight against evil and turned it into something dangerously literal. Whoa. I mean, grandmas might run after you and just start whipping you with the rosary. I mean, what does this mean? Dangerously literal. They're going to get rosaries and choke people? They're going to whip you with them? Now, here's where it gets rich. The theologian and historian Massimo Fagioli has described a network of conservative Catholic bloggers and commentary organizations as a Catholic cyber militia. What's a cyber militia? Do they just hit you with thumbs downs all day long? The phenomenon might be tempting to dismiss as mere trolling or merchandising and ironical provocations based on traditionalist Catholic symbols do exist, but the far right's constellation of violent, racist, and homophobic online malus are well documented for providing a way to radicalization and real-world terrorist attacks. We all know traditional Catholics don't make terrorist attacks. We do know who does make terrorist attacks. They usually get a pass in the media. Radical traditional Catholics sustain their own cottage industry of goods and services that reinforces the radicalization. Rosaries are common among the merchandise on offer, some made of cartridge casings and complete with gunmetal finished crucifixes. Does that mean I want to shoot people with my rosary? Pew, pew. No, this is dumb. One Catholic online store, which describes itself as dedicating to offering battle-ready products and manuals to stand firm against the tactics of the devil, sells replicas of the rosaries issued to American soldiers during the First World War as combat rosaries.
Il combat rosary.
Yeah, it's a World War I rosary, combat rosary, but that doesn't mean that I want to go and wage a world war on people with my rosary, like shoot them. That doesn't make sense. Do I want them all to convert to Jesus Christ and be saved and enjoy heaven forever with me and the saints? Yes, I do. I am guilty of that, and I don't apologize for it. But yes, when it comes to the rosary, we are stressing the idea that you're a soldier of Jesus Christ, and this is your weapon, just like Pius XI said, Leo XIII, Padre Pio. There's nothing wrong with it. Here's a great quote here by Padre Pio. Satan always aims at destroying the rosary, but he will never succeed. It is the prayer of her who prevails over each and all. It is she that taught it to us as Jesus taught us the Our Father, end quote. You see, Satan knows the power of the rosary, and he's going to come against it with everything he's got. The rosary injures and hurts the demons. They hate this. It is a rapid fire ammunition upon them. And St. Paul says, our war is not with flesh and blood. Ultimately, our war is not with humans themselves, but by the demons who deceive humans. That's our war, and that's why this is our weapon. And that's why Satan hates this weapon. That's why after the 60s, there were wicked priests and nuns telling children in school and telling adults, we don't do the rosary anymore. Don't pray the rosary anymore. And there was a time in seminaries where if men were seen praying the rosary, they were told to leave the seminary because they were rigid, pious, and overly devotional. That was the work of Satan, getting rid of the weapon. Today we know that the rosary is the weapon for our times. Listen to this quote here. This is a quote from Pope Pius XI. The rosary is a powerful weapon to put the demons to flight and to keep oneself from sin. If you desire peace in your hearts, in your homes, and in your country, assemble each evening to recite the rosary. Let not even one day pass without saying it, no matter how burdened you may be with many cares and labors, end quote, Pope Pius XI.